All right. Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of the Path of Radiance support reading stream. Yeah, this is part 2 of the series where we are trying to go through all of the support conversations in the Path of Radiance game. We actually went through quite a few yesterday, but we're gonna keep at it today and see how far we can get. Based on what I see on the Wheel of Support here, I think we might need at least 2, maybe 3 more streams, depending on how quickly I go through these. But yeah, without further ado, let's switch over to our Wheel of Support, which, as some of you guys may recognize from part 1, it has not changed. And luckily it has not changed because I would hate to have to waste everyone's points yesterday who contributed to the Wheel of Support. Friendly reminder, I do have, actually I think I don't have them enabled right now. So let me go change that really quickly. It's not going to take too long to do. Alright. And let me get rid of the Fey redemptions. Wait, I haven't disabled all of them. Yes, disable. I don't know why it gave me what looked like an error there. Okay. So I adjusted the redemptions that you guys can redeem here, but yeah. So friendly reminder: if anyone is interested. Oh, shoot! I also I also didn't even name my stream properly. I forgot to add in the command. I'll put in part 2 maybe later. I'll put in the welcome command. Welcome. Alright. Sorry for the confusion, all the stuff I should have gotten set up before the stream started, but yeah. Alright, so there is a welcome command. If you type that in, it'll give you a bit more details, but a quick summary is there are some channel point redemptions that you can redeem, and if you redeem them, you can double up any of these support conversations here on the Wheel of Support. And as you can see, there are a couple of them that are already pretty big. Brom and Nephenee and Mia and Ilyana are have been doubled up quite a few times. So we're gonna spin the wheel and get things started. Let's see who we get here. Who are we gonna get? Okay, Rhys and Ulki. Rhys and Ulki. Let me pull that up. Rhys and Ulki. This is an interesting pair. I never would have thought that these two would have a support conversation. But here we are. Alright, let's jump into it. Hello. Hello there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. I just wanted to talk to... I'm not mad. Can I help you with something? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm Rhys. Nice to meet you. Hello. I am Ulki. Well, say, you can really fly with those wings, huh? I saw you turn into a hawk before. It was amazing. I envy you. Oh, sorry. That probably sounds weird. I've always been sickly. When I was little, I spent a lot of time in bed. So, I used to gaze out the window and see all the little birds flying around in the sky. It must be fantastic. Flying wherever you want, whenever you want. Fantastic. Yes, I suppose. I never thought of it. Oh, I don't blame you. After all, you've been flying since you were born, soaring through the skies like a puffy cloud. Hmm? Clouds do not soar. I am confused. Okay. So this is kind of like a bit of an Oscar Janeth moment here. Or Oscar and Janeth. Where they're trying to get to know the Beorcs or the Lagoos, but it's coming out a little awkward here. Ulki! Oh, the sickly Beorc. Hello. I had the honor of seeing you battle the other day. Your 360-degree loops were extraordinary. I did a loop? And right after that, you circled many times, and then dived at the soldier. Blam! Oh, you were something else. Well, I suppose. Oh, how I wish I could soar through the air like that. Yes, you mentioned that. On sunny days, I'd take to the skies and land on a high mountain peak, then gaze down on the villages below. Oh, just thinking about it makes me so happy. Yes, I suppose. Flying could also help you take care of injured people. Flying could also help you take care of injured people. Hey, that's a great thought. I could just zoom right over and treat the victim. I'd love to do it. Well, do you want to give it a try? Huh? But, how? I don't have wings or anything. Oh wait, are you serious? Okay. Is this gonna turn into a flying Rhys? Ulki, my dear friend Ulki, I'm so looking forward to the next battle. I mean, fighting is terrifying, and I'd like to avoid it and all. But I'm gonna be so useful. Yo, thank you for the sub juice. And welcome. Hello, hello. Oh man. You didn't have to, Juice, but thank you so much. We're doing our very first support today. Right now we are doing Rhys and Ulki. I was about to say, or I was saying that this support was kind of a little, had a bit of a no, I did. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there, but this support was giving me a bit of Oscar Janeth vibe here, where the Beorc of the conversation is having a hard time trying to connect with the Lagoos, but it seems like Ulki might be offering Rhys a ride here to realize his flying ambitions, but we will see. But yeah, welcome Juice, and I hope everything's been going well. Have you finished your playthrough yet of Mystery of the Emblem? I remember I was lurking the other day, and when I was paying attention, there was like 2 deaths. The next time I paid attention, there was like a gajillion deaths. So something happened, and I missed it. But yes, you did. Nice. But yeah, I was gonna comment and ask you what happened there, but yeah, lots of death, but it's done, and it was a ton of fun. Yeah, I haven't played it myself, which is why I tried not to pay too much attention. Eventually, I do want to play that one as well. And I might come to you to ask you for how you play it, because I'll need to acquire it. But anyways, let's take a look at Ulki and Rhys here. Ulki, oh my dear friend Ulki, I'm so looking forward to the next battle. I mean, fighting is terrifying, and I'd like to avoid it and all, but I'm gonna be so useful. I'm glad to hear. But I have to hang on to your back, no matter what. Oh, may I practice with you just one more time? Please, please. No. I can't use up any more energy before battle. Oh, I see. I apologize. Yes, very sorry. Say, does shifting tire you? Yes. What? Oh no, but you let me practice with you for days. Yesterday we flew for 9 hours. Holy crap. Yesterday we flew for 9 hours. Well, it was my fault for not saying anything. You looked so happy that I didn't have a chance to bring it up. You know what? I think you're pale, and your eyes are all bloodshot. I'm sorry. Let's just forget it. Perhaps we should. It might be dangerous for me to go into battle like this. I agree. But if we ever have some free time, I would take you on a ride. Woohoo! Yes, thank you. That would be great, Ulki. Okay. so it seemed like between B and A support here, Ulki did take Rhys up into disguise, but unfortunately in game, I doubt this means we would have gotten a flying healer. Actually, Elincia was our is the game's first flying healer, isn't it? If I remember correctly, I believe someone in chat had mentioned that she was the first ever flying healer in all of Fire Emblem. But this might have been a second one. If I doubt it, but we'll see. I think not. Was there another flying healer that I do not know about? FE4 Act. FE4 Flying Healer. Oh, Gen 1 or Gen 2? Flying Healer. I don't think Fury could heal, right? Oh, actually. Oh, is it Fee? Fee / Femina. She's like our only flyer, right? Gen 2. The only Gen 2 flyer that I can think of is Femina / Fee and Altena, which I don't think she can learn staves. So it must be Femina then. Well, either way, I guess I was fed the wrong info there. But I thought Elincia was our first flying healer. But yeah, this one was an okay support. Nothing too standouty about it. But let's move on to another one. Or maybe I'm crazy. I swear. Hold up. Okay. You might be right. I vaguely remember that maybe Femina can learn staves, but it might depend on like her parentage as well. Okay, let's move on, and we're gonna remove Rhys and Ulki here, and we are going to spin the wheel. Oh. She can? Okay. I don't know if my Femina was able to learn it. But anyways, let's check out Brom and Nephenee here. So Yoshi had spent a lot of points yesterday to double up on Brom and Nephenee, but it doesn't seem like he is available today. Either way, we're gonna check it out. We will check it out. Erase this in case someone reads this. Just kidding. Here to chill and listen to supports. Awesome. Yeah, so think you were here yesterday, but so you probably know what's going on. We have a lot to go through, so let's jump into this one. Well, howdy, Nephenee. Isn't this a beautiful day? Mm-hmm. It sure is. I bet your hometown is real busy now. What with harvest season approaching and all. Yeah, I bet. I'm sure my brothers and sister are grumbling at Ma for making them help in the fields. Ho ho, all kids ever want to do is play. I should know. Say, how many people are in your family, Nephenee? I have 2 younger sisters and 3 younger brothers. The boys are triplets. They just turned 6 years old. That's too much for your mom to handle all on her own. Yep, I'm sure Ma chews them out every day. What about you, Brom? My kids are a little older. I hope they're helping Mother like they're supposed to. Don't worry about it, Brom. I'm sure they are. Okay. So Nephenee has siblings. I did not know that. 3 younger brothers who are triplets, and also 2 younger sisters. Where are those barracks anyway? I'm not sure. How do these guys know where to go without getting lost? Moving from one camp to the next every day, never resting. Bad food. Oh, it's got me all worked up. It's a war. There ain't nothing you can do. We just have to get used to it. I guess you're right. You and I were strangers to war before. I know. That's why I don't quite understand what passes for normal around here. I tell ya, it sure was tough when I first volunteered. For one thing, we militiamen are nothing but a bunch of farmers and villagers. We had courage and determination to spare, but we sure lacked talent. I know what you mean, Brom. There weren't even enough gear for us. They gave me a bow and told me to share it with another gal, but neither one of us knew how to use it anyhow. Yep, I hear you well. The war broke out so suddenly. The only decent training we got was how to stand for roll call. Every time we marched, people got lost or strayed or fled. We were losing soldiers before we even saw the enemy. That's why I don't feel bad about being taken prisoner. But this army's real good compared to my last one. Well, what did you expect? We're in a real army now. Horse feathers. Where are those barracks? Oh, enough walking. My feet hurt, and my back is sore. Let's just ask someone. Now, ask someone? Fine. You do it. What? What's wrong? I'm not used to talking with city folk. Okay, I know these guys have like a country accent, but I don't know how to do a country accent off the top of my head, so they probably don't sound as country-like as you might imagine. What are you afraid of? Just talk like you always do. Oh no, I'm a country girl. They're all set to laughing. Oh, okay. Alright, A support. Howdy, Nephenee. Well, hello there, Brom. I was just talking to one of those younger fellas. He said you don't talk much to other people. That's because I'm a country girl and I'm embarrassed. What are you embarrassed about? There's nothing wrong with country. You know, I have a heavy accent. They'll make fun of me. I can't talk like, well, you. I can't talk well like you, Brom. Oh, that's cow plop, and you know it. Everyone in this army is so dang nice. They wouldn't ever laugh at you. Don't be so uptight. Just pretend you're back in your own village. You smile whenever you talk, right? Aw, you have a beautiful smile. Shame that you hide it. Come on, try smiling now. Alright. Come now, smile. Smile. Oh, Brom, it's embarrassing. Like this? That's right. That's it. Yeehaw! That's the smile I want to see. You're a good-looking girl, Nephenee. Those young fellas in the company won't leave you alone if you keep doing that. Say, why don't you find a nice guy here and take him back to the village? Stop it, Brom. I'm embarrassed. Okay, so I don't think we've ever seen Nephenee without a helmet, and she kind of looks like if now that I look at her more, she kind of has like the what do you call it? The generic soldier look. Hello there, Yoshi. Hello, welcome. You just missed it, but we rolled Brom and Nephenee here, or Chap, I believe is his name. Sorry for my lateness. No worries. I was enjoying some time in Yggdrasil. Yeah, I saw I think what's it called? Three Fling. It was one of, I think, Yoshi's friend, maybe. I saw they were streaming genealogy. Sorry, I don't know why it took me so long to think of that, but I saw that they were streaming genealogy. I figured you might have been hanging out there, but either way, welcome. And yeah, we just finished with Nephenee's Nephenee and Brom's support chat here. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. So now that I look at Nephenee's sprite more, she kind of looks like your generic enemy soldier, but like if it was an enemy soldier, you probably wouldn't see an eyeball there. It would be like all shadows, and she wouldn't have long hair. And I was about to say, I don't think there's ever any time in Fae or in Path of Radiance where she ever takes off her helmet. But Brom was commenting on how pretty she is, how nice her smile is, and I mean, just from what I can see, she is also she also looks very pretty. I'm hoping that maybe when we go to Radiant Dawn, that might change, but I won't get my hopes up too high because I'm probably gonna be in for some disappointment if I assume that. And if ever she took off her helmet, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten a Nephenee alt with her helmet off. But anyways, long story short, Nephenee is a cutie, and Brom here noticed it. Okay, so who knows if these people will ever appear in another game? Yes, who knows? I might know. Maybe I know, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm assuming, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna remove... Let's remove Brom and Nephenee here. And we are going to spin the wheel. Let's see who we get here. Boyd and Ulki. Interesting. Interesting pair. Ooh, more for YU and Alice. Okay, we'll do that afterwards. We are gonna pull up Boyd and Ulki though. I feel like we're doing all of Ulki's support. We've had quite a few with Ulki already. Maybe it's just my imagination, but let's check out Boyd and Ulki here. Hey, there's that big hawk goose that joined our party. What's his name again? I do not think we had a lot with Ulki. Maybe it's just me, but I think we did one today, and I thought maybe we did one yesterday. Hey, there's that big hawk goose that joined our party. What's his name again? Oh, hey there. Can I help you? Huh? I thought you called me. Is that not the case? What? Are you talking about what I just said? You heard that? Clearly. That's incredible. I was just mumbling, and you were all the way over there. So, what do you want from me? Nothing. I was just noticing your feathers. You have such an interesting face. Do you have a problem with my face? There's nothing special about it. No problem. It's so tough. Manly. It's the best. I wish it was my face. Well, you seem healthy, and you have good hair. For Beork. I also like your large arms. Really? Oh, I have an errand to run. Goodbye. Yeah, my arms are pretty tough, huh? You know what? I bet I'll get along with these Lagoos just fine. Yeah. I know we had several Janaf. Yes, we did. I was late. I do not know who else you did today. I think I only did Ulki. Maybe it's like recency bias. It was probably that. But we did one with Ulki and Rhys. Okay, so we did two so far. We did Rhys and Ulki, and then we also did Brom and Nephenee. So it was definitely recency bias here. But yeah, so I think this this support probably comes shortly after. I mean, based on the conversation, it's obviously shortly after Ulki joins your party. This is probably when we were first marching into Dane. Probably after. I don't know how many maps you need to bring them together, but I think, if anything, the first time they join us is the map where we get to recruit Shinon again, and so probably a map or two after that is when we could see this support. Then yes, you did all of them then. For I do think you did Mordecai and Ulki yesterday. Yes, that's true. That's true. So this is the last one with Ulki. I see. I didn't know this was the last one. He seems like an interesting guy. Well, let's move on to a B support here. Hey, it's you. What's up, my hawk brother? Oh, it's the large-armed Beork. I haven't seen you lately, unless we're in battle. You got that right. Oh, I'm Boyd. We're buddies now, so you can call me by my name. Very well. I am Ulki, but I ask that you call me that name instead. Wait, what? But I ask that you call me that name instead of Hawk Brother. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want. So, Ulki, what are you doing in a place like this? I was listening to the little birds chirp. The song soothes me. Really? Nope, I can't hear anything. You must have really good ears. You know, I really envy you bird tribes. Being able to fly is the greatest thing ever. You're something else in a fight too. I can't believe how you tear through guys. Oh, and it's weird how much we look alike. I mean, when you're not shifted. And except for the wings and stuff. Oh hey, sorry. I'm doing all the talking. Sometimes I just start rambling on. If I'm bothering you, just say so. Sorry. What's wrong? I am the worst. Huh? Hey, what's gone into you? Car. So obviously Ulki doesn't seem like much of a talker, and he might be feeling a bit awkward, but he doesn't know how to handle the situation. So all he can do is just apologize and say that he's the worst because he doesn't feel like he's contributing to the conversation, maybe. But anyways, Boyd talks a lot, so. There you are. Wait a sec, Ulki. Why are you avoiding me? Did I make you mad or something? Boyd. I thought we were friends. I guess we can't be friends because I'm a Beorc. Is that it? No. You are good. It's me. I'm the worst. You're calling yourself that the other day too. What are you getting at? When you first spoke to me, I was suspicious. When a Beorc like you speaks to a Laguz like me, I thought you were plotting something. But you said nice things about me when we first met. Were you lying? I thought the exchanging of lies upon a first meeting was a Beorc tradition. I thought the exchanging of lies upon a first meeting was a Beorc tradition. You also gave me a series of flattering compliments that were not true. No? No, they were true. Well, mostly. Look, I was nervous. I'm not that good talking to new people. I checked you out when we parted company. I investigated your name, your background. I checked everything. Yowza, really? So what did you find? Boyd of the Grail Mercenaries, you are a skilled fighter who says what's on his mind. It is just as you seemed. Even though you showed me goodwill from the very beginning, I had no trust in you. I thought you were mocking me, or setting me up for a trap. That's why I am the worst. I am not worthy of being your friend. What is it? We're so alike. At first, I was sure that you would hate me, or claw out my eyes, or something. I just didn't think I could hang out with, I didn't think I could just hang out with you like Ike does. He's just so darn natural about everything. But then I happened to talk to you, and it was really easy. That made me pretty happy. So after that, I tried to get to know you. I even followed you around the battlefield. I see. Okay, that felt a little... Okay, that was a good support. But I feel like it ended a little too soon. So Ulki here, I like the way he put it. He was like the exchanging of lies is a Beorc tradition, and sometimes we do it like IRL too. That's interesting. Thank you for your jukebox redemption, Yoshi. We will switch to that in just a bit. But the reason I said that the support seemed to end a bit early is because they were just clearing up their confusion between the two, and we're done here. But it's good to know that at least they're on better terms. Ulki did his own research to find out if Boyd is scheming something, but obviously he's not. But for Ulki and any of the Laguz, I think the relationship between the two races led them to this, if that makes any sense. But anyways, okay, support ended a bit too early. Okay, let us switch the music. Okay, I know which one you want, Yoshi. I know which one you want. Let's also switch back to our wheel here. And we're gonna remove Boyd and Ulki, and we're gonna double up on Mia and Ilyana here. This is a really good song. This is a really, really good song. When I was setting up for the stream, Juice also got me to play this song. So it's I would have changed it even if no one redeemed it. All right, let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Well, we got Mia and Ilyana. Oh, oh, oh. We did it. We did it. Okay. I believe... Yeah, he does have... he does have excellent taste in music. I don't deny that. Okay, so for Mia and Ilyana, I don't even remember what level I got them to. This is the last A support you should have gotten on your first playthrough. I don't remember if I got to B, but I think once we start reading the support, it might come back to me. You did reach B, okay, awesome. Ha! Today is a good day. I'm feeling lucky. Maybe I'll meet someone to duel. Maybe my true arch rival. Ah! You scared me. Ah, sneaking behind me like that. You're a crafty one. Sorry. Please let me pass. Huh? Oh, sure. Excuse me. So, do you want to duel? At dawn, perhaps? I love dueling at dawn. Never mind. It wouldn't be much of a challenge. You're looking a bit sickly. Sorry. I'm just feeling weak. She looks so fragile. Maybe I should watch her back, just to make sure nothing bad happens to her. Oh well. Back to sword practice. Okay. Yeah, so... Ilyana here. Super fragile. Needs to eat, probably. Maybe. Oh, I remember you from the other day. Hello. You're staggering again. Is there something wrong with you? No, I'm fine. Really. But you look sickly and ill. Why don't you go see the priest? I'm quite alright. The last time I saw a priest, he said I wasn't sick. Are you sure you weren't being bilked? Was he a real priest? Looks like you're about to keel over. I'm fine. Have it your way. Can you even walk? Yes, of course. I'll see you later. Where are you going? That's a dead end. Hold up for a moment. I'll come with you. You'll never find anything without me. Thank you. Okay. So not only is she fragile, she's a bit of a I think what's the word? Klutz or clumsy? Klutz? I think klutz is the right word. But can you blame her if she doesn't eat? She's gonna get all sickly, right? I can't seem to focus today. I sense my foes out there, hiding in the trees and snickering at me. Ha! Take that, foe. You know, I haven't seen Ilyana lately. I hope she's alright. She has somewhat poor constitution, yeah, that's for sure. You know what? I haven't seen Ilyana lately. I hope she's alright. Well, can't do anything about it now. I need to get back to practice. 1, 2, strike. 1, 2, stab. Hey, what was that? Ah, what did I just step on? It feels squishy. Oh my goodness. Ah, why are you on the ground? Are you dead? Gravely injured? Perhaps slightly wounded? No. Well, what's wrong? I'm just hungry. Huh? Hungry? Why don't you just quit your whining and have a biscuit? So hungry. Please, if you have anything. Hold on a minute. Don't tell me you're always staggering around and fainting because you need a snack. Yes, as soon as I finish eating, I get hungry again. That's why I faint. Well, I don't have any food on me right now. I'll go get you something to eat, something right away though. We can't have you pass out on the ground like this. Please, don't leave. Whoa there, let go. Hey, stop trying to eat my food. My foot. What? Okay, I misread that initially, but... What? Whoa there, let go. Hey, stop trying to eat my foot. I trust this is not a typo, right? This is not a typo. I literally copied and pasted this from Serenus Force. Whoa there, let go. Hey, stop trying to eat my foot. Mmm, so tasty. What? Why is she eating her foot? Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. No, no, no. I can't have you feasting on my limbs. Somebody bring this girl some food. Anything, people. Old leather shoes, fruitcake, anything. Okay, this was okay. This is good. This is good. This is funny. Can't believe she was trying to eat her foot though, of all things. I thought maybe she had some food in maybe her pouch and she was like trying to eat her food, but I'm assuming this wasn't a typo. But Ilyana, man. Foot, leg, same thing. Yeah. I mean, it's not a typo because here Mia literally says, I can't have you feasting on my limbs. Oh man. Can you imagine if they had animated these supports as well? Not just having like them talking like this, but you have Mia practicing her sword swinging, accidentally stepping on Ilyana, and Ilyana just starts munching on her foot. But yeah, this was cute. I like this. At least she is wearing shoes. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how many supports I was out from getting this one during my playthrough, but I try my best to bring these two as much as possible. I think because you get these two quite early in the game, they might have had a bigger requirement to hit B and C and A support. But either way, we have seen it now. They need 12 chapters total to get A. Yeah, that's actually quite a lot. And I brought these two. I brought these two along quite a lot too, because I like using Mia, and Ilyana was a cutie, especially after she promoted. I really liked Ilyana. This actually makes her like me even more. How she's so hungry that she's actually gonna eat Mia's foot here. Again, it would have been funny to see the animation. If there was animation for this would have been hilarious. You did bring them over 12 chapters, but it did not count from C to B until you read C. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay, yeah, I like that one. That was cute. Very, very cute. Thank you for spending all your points to double up on them here. Well, we would have eventually got to all of them, but it's I'm glad we got to see this one. Alright. So now we actually have somewhat of a fresh wheel now. Bit of a fresh wheel here. If there's anyone else you want to see or want me to read, do redeem those channel points. I just want you to get to the 4 you deserved from the game from your first playthrough. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't think I mentioned it, but one of the reasons I want to do a support reading stream is so that I know more about the characters before I get into Radiant Dawn. You probably know this, but there might have been like a year or two before Radiant Dawn came out. So if you were someone who played Path of Radiance when it first came out, you probably tried to grind out support for the characters to learn more about them. But I don't have the patience to grind it out, so we're kind of cheating in that sense. But I'm hoping to learn everything I can about the characters before we jump into Radiant Dawn. Alright, let's spin the wheel. I'm gonna keep it on this track for now just because I like it so much. But I might switch it out later. I see, did not see every support before playing Radiant Dawn. Really? Really? Okay, Mist and Rolf. Both games were already released when I started playing Fire Emblem. I see. Was Genealogy your first game, Yoshi? I might have asked you this, but I just want to double check. Okay, let's check out Mist and Rolf here. Rolf! Oh, there you are. Mist? You were looking for me? Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you. We haven't had a chance to talk since the day we fought for the first time. Okay, this one definitely seems like a very, very early support based on this. I'm glad you're safe. Somehow, we're both still alive. Yes, we've been so lucky. My heart was pounding and my hands were shaking so badly that I almost shot an arrow into Boy's backside. Good thing you didn't, or he would have given you a smacking. I was so scared. I heard yelling, screaming, and the most awful howls of agony. I felt so dizzy and sick. I wasn't scared at all. Maybe I was a little nervous, but by the end, I was almost hitting my targets. You weren't even a little scared? No way. I can't wait for the next battle. I'll fight better next time. You'll see. I'll feather a horde of slobbering enemies. See you later, Mist. I've got to go practice. Oh, Rolf. I played Holy Stones of Light and Dark on an unused 3DS first. Then I got Sword of Seals next. Then my third game was FE4 on the Virtual Console on the Wii U. I see. Technically, it was the Virtual Console on the Wii channel on the Wii U. Got it. So Holy Stones of Light. That sounds like Sacred Stones to me. Played Holy Stones of Light and Dark. But I'm a bit of a recent fan. Yes, FE8. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I had a 3DS, but I mostly played like rhythm games and some random JRPGs. Yeah, I knew Sword of Seals was probably Binding Blade, and then FE4. I thought for sure that your first game was FE4, because the first one that you play is usually sometimes your at least for me, the first game that I play in the entry always has like a spot in my place in my heart, or it's usually the one that I'm unreasonably biased towards. But anyways. But yeah, if you played FE4 third, interesting. Fire Emblem IF Fates was the first Fire Emblem I got the day it came out. Ooh, interesting. That was I'm guessing you didn't like Fates all that much, because I think that's the one where you get the avatars, right? But I hope to get to it one day and see for myself if I like it. I know there's like lots of fans of the game. There's lots of characters that people like from Fates. My unit in Fates was not my issue. Ah, okay. fair. Alright, I'm gonna keep going here. It was my first game with 1, and it was fine. I did not like the story. Okay. Alright, I will I will wait to play it myself, and then I'll come up with my own opinion on the matter. Aim and release. Can I talk to you for a moment, Rolf? Sure. Just hold on and let me tighten my bowstring. I've got to be ready. You know, just in case some Dane thugs try to jump us. I like how tiny they are. I like how tiny they are on the screen. I didn't adjust their sizes, if anyone is wondering. They are this size. So, what do you need, Mist? Let's not fight in any more battles, Rolf. I really don't think we children should be fighting in this war. Huh? Why are you saying this now? Let's go back to being kids. If this is what it's like to be an adult, I don't want any part of it. You're right, Mist. Fighting scares you. You don't have to fight. Don't worry. I'll fight for you. That's not what I meant, and you know it. You've got to stop fighting, or it's all meaningless. I can't do that. I have to slay our enemies and defend our own. I'm a man. Now, slay your enemies? Is it that meaningless to you? Like picking a flower or squishing a spider? They're humans too. Do you understand that, Rolf? The enemy, they're human. Just like us. They're not paper targets pinned to a tree. I don't want to hear it. Rolf! I don't want to hear it. Got it? They're trying to hurt us. Kill us. I'm just stopping them. I'm protecting all of you. Wait, Rolf! Oh, please understand. Okay. This is interesting. Mist actually doesn't want to fight. And I don't know how old they are, but they're obviously kids. Rolf here actually he seems to be okay with it, but he has a reason to fight, right? He feels like he needs to do it to protect everyone. Mist here though is trying to get her point across to Rolf and to get him to stop fighting. FE9 and 10 was actually some of the last games I played in the series. I even think Heroes was out already when I got around to them. Really? Did you... Have you seen all of the supports then, Yoshi? Did you grind them out, or did you read them up online? Heroes has been out for a good 6 years now. So that's plenty of time to play this game like 7 times. You mentioned you need to play this game like a minimum of 7 times in order to get all the supports, right? So I have been playing this game again on easy mode, and it is not easy. Was it easy? Yeah, I think it was easy mode. And it's like ridiculously easy. Ridiculously easy. Your characters get so much more experience. They get promoted sooner, and the promotion stats really kind of get out of control. It feels like. I played the game 10 times and saw them all. Wow. Aside from 3 Houses, I don't think there has been any FE games that I've played more than once. Even Genealogy and Thracia, I do play it on the side, but I always end up picking it up and then dropping it for a period of time. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let's check out a support between these two then. Rolf. Stop ignoring me. Can we please talk? Please? I don't blame you. I just wanted you to know that not everyone we run into is evil. Some of them might just be caught up on the wrong side. So, I wasn't thinking about that. Is that what you mean? What? No. We're not fighting targets. I know the difference. Targets don't squirm on the ground and gurgle in pain. Targets don't make the grass slippery with blood. Oh wow. This is this is getting quite graphic. This is getting quite graphic. The great thing about FE is you can take break. You can come back to a save file a few months later and it'll still be there. Yes. We're not fighting targets. I know the difference. Targets don't squirm on the ground and gurgle in pain. Targets don't make the grass slippery with blood. I learned the lesson the first time I took a man down. They're fighters, just like us. Rolf. But there's a difference. They're trying to hurt the people I love. Anyone that tries that is an enemy of mine. That's why I don't hesitate to feather them. If I let even one of them live, they will do everything they can to kill one of our own. I'm afraid of that. I won't stop spilling blood until it's over. Wow. Got some new respect for Rolf here. He may be a kid, but he has his reasons and he's growing up. Also, to reply to an earlier comment, Mist is 15. She is just a bit short in height. Lofa is about 3 years younger than her. Lofa was taught well by his teacher. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Shinon is Rolf's teacher, isn't he? Yeah, if he if he's learning from Shinon, then yeah, he's not gonna hesitate. Rolf, I don't want you to die. I don't want to lose anyone else. Wah. Let's see that support chain. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rolf. I'm so sorry. Wah. I don't know what to do for this part. I thought you had changed. You used to be such a sweet boy. I thought you turned hard and didn't understand about death. I'm sorry. I didn't understand how you feel. You've been so desperate to protect everyone else. This'll be over in one day. This'll be over one day. I just want everyone to see that day. You cry. I don't know how to cry. At least not on command. Me too, Rolf. Me too. Okay, so this was an interesting support. You don't think that Rolf is like a cold-blooded killer, but he's doing it to protect his friends, and for that's kind of honorable. But it sucks that a kid has to take up arms to do that. Yeah, actually, wait. Did they do you guys know if they increased their age in the game for the Western release? Because wasn't one of the things he is a mercenary even if he is young? Yeah. I wonder if they bumped up their age to like maybe teenager-ish levels, because I don't know. I think like I don't think it's like if I were on the FE9 team that was trying to localize this game, they probably don't like the idea of having kids in war, but you can't really change their sprites to make them look older. So I'm curious if they had increased their age to maybe like 16, 17, even though they may not look like it. They do not mention a lot of the ages in the English translation. Interesting. But I don't know. Maybe if there's like a official bio of the game for the characters, I mean. Okay, let's remove Mist and Rolf. And let's look for Shinon and Rolf here. I'm gonna double up on them. If you guys see what color it is, let me know, and then I can find it a little bit easier. Oh, never mind, I found it. Alright. Thank you for your redemption, Yoshi. Might have to redeem it a couple more times before we hit it, but you never know. Oh my. Wait, what? What? Okay. Wow. One redemption. Good use of orbs, yes. Very good. Very good. Okay, let me find Shinon and Rolf here. Shinon and Rolf. Oh, how come there's two? Oh, here we go. Sorry. I have two Shinon and Gatry PowerPoints here. I accidentally named the Rolf one Gatry as well. There's bound to be some sort of mistake, but let's check out Shinon and Gatry here. Or not Gatry, Shinon and Rolf. That was awesome, Yoshi. That was awesome. I don't think if you hadn't redeemed it, it might not have landed. I swear. Gatry looked so young and green hair. Oh, Gatry, you look so young and green haired. Yeah. Uncle Shinon. Wait, Uncle Shinon. What do you want, Rolf? Yeah, look at this. Why are you showing me this? It's just a piece of bent wood. No, Shinon, it's a bow. You gave me my first bow, and I wanted to return the favor. I'm making it one whittle at a time. I know it's not exactly the best looking weapon out there, but I hope you'll use it. Maybe if I overhauled it, I may be able to call it a bow. This thing is gonna break the first time I fire it. You want me to be unarmed on the battlefield? Is that it? I don't. Look, to begin with, you used the wrong kind of wood. This is much too hard and inflexible. Remember the bow I made for you? It didn't look like this, did it? But I worked so hard. It should be just like yours. Not even close. Not even. Where? Okay, there. He's crying. Ah, crud. Don't start bawling. Look, let me give you a quick lesson. Really? Promise? Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. Yay. I love you, Unki Shinon. Yeah. It's a promise. Now quit clinging to me like a lost dog. Hey, seriously. Rolf. Okay. That was funny. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Shinon has been teaching Rolf how to use a bow, and Rolf doesn't want anyone to know that for whatever reasons. He doesn't want to know that Shinon's been training him. But yeah, from what we saw in the Mist and Rolf support earlier, he's definitely, because he hangs around with Shinon so much, I think he's definitely passing some of his what do you call it? I don't think mantra is the right word, but like some of Shinon is probably gonna rub off on Rolf here. This is alluded to in 2 conversations prior to you getting Shinon again. What is alluded in 2 conversations prior to you getting Shinon again? What was alluded? anything in particular. So yeah, Rolf shows him a piece of bent wood. He's like, here, Uncle Shinon, use my bow. And he's like, no thanks. Also, this support is immediately unlocked once you recruit Shinon again. You do not need to deploy either of them for it. It is free. Interesting. Okay, let's actually keep going here and see what happens. Look, Uncle Shinon. Does it look like a bow now? I guess you could categorize it as a bow. Maybe, if you close your eyes. So will you use... No way. I don't want to die just yet. What? Oh, fine. I'll use it myself. Oh, for the love of Rolf. Wait. What? Give me the bow. Did you change your mind? Yeah. I suddenly got this, weird urge to take it. Really? Oh, right. Woo! Here you go, Uncle Shinon. Thanks. See you later. Wow, I bet Uncle Shinon will just love my bow. It'll be his favorite bow ever. But I want to see him fire it. I know. I'll follow him. Yeah, here I come, Uncle Shinon. Okay. So he takes his bow. But is he going to use it? I don't think he is. I don't think he is, based on his C support and now his B support. He's like, I don't want to die. What am I gonna do? Let's see. Get over it, Rolf. Oh, come on. It was in your best interest. What a stubborn brat. If you're gonna be like that, I'll just leave. You threw my bow away! Okay. I knew it. I knew he wasn't gonna use it. You threw my bow away! Listen, Rolf. If I had let you onto the battlefield with that bow, you would have been killed. I prevented your death in advance. Heck, I saved your life. You should be thanking me. I know that, Uncle Shinon, but I put my whole heart into that bow. I just wanted you to be happy. The first time I went into battle, my feet were shaking because I was so scared. But then I held the bow that you made for me, and it gave me strength. And I said, Rolf, you can do this. I learned absolutely everything from you. That's how I stayed alive this whole time. But why on earth? Why would you depend on me like that? I mean, I just taught you how to fire the bow with your on a whim. But it still made me happy. My brothers never let me do anything. They still treat me like a baby. If you hadn't taught me archery, I'd still be sitting at home right now. I hate waiting around while everyone is fighting for their lives. I mean, we all made it back yesterday, but what about today or tomorrow? At home, all you do is wait and feel terrible. I hate it. Rolf, I know how you feel, but adults don't want to send kids to the battlefield if they can't help it. Only a complete madman wants to be involved in the death of someone else, especially if it's a kid. Interesting. Only a complete madman wants to be involved in the death of someone else, especially if it's a kid. But the sad thing is, it's more about making ourselves feel better than saving the life of another. The fear of being responsible for death is always in the back of our minds, so we try to lessen the guilt as much as possible. Humans, most humans, feel the pain of others. Holding that back is a lot harder than you think. Wow, I never thought about that. Okay, so Shinon's like trying to pass down like a lesson to Rolf here, and you normally wouldn't get to see two A supports together, so you would never see the Mist and Rolf and the Shinon and Rolf in one playthrough, which is kind of that's the thing I don't like. I wonder why they didn't just up it to like 6 and allow you to build 2 A supports. But, sorry, I was just rambling there. Speaking out loud. But, wow, I never thought about that. It's a rough lesson to learn. I hate adults like nothing else. All ego and pride. Kids live a more honorable existence. But you're growing up fast, so the sooner you learn to survive, the better. So that's why you taught me archery, isn't it? It wasn't just a whim. Well, maybe. But if that's what you want to think, and it puts you in a good mood, it's fine by me. Okay. I like it. It means that they, it means that they reach some moment of growth with one character. It does not revert the moment they get the other A conversation. I suppose they might have had to rewrite some of these, I guess. I think I see what you're trying to say. I also think that Shinon was worded a bit weirdly. Can you scroll back 5 slides? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. The fear of being responsible for death is always in the back of our minds, so we try to lessen the guilt as much as possible. One more. But the sad thing is, it's more about making ourselves feel better than saving the life of another. Let me just read this again. Rolf, I know how you feel, but adults don't want to send kids to the battlefield if they can help it. Only a complete madman wants to be involved in the death of someone else, especially if it's a kid. Oh, is it this one? Okay. Okay, so Rolf was talking about how he hates waiting at home for the adults to come back home from a battle. And Shinon saying, I know how you feel, but adults don't want to send kids to the battlefield if they can help it. Only a complete madman wants to be involved in the death of someone else, especially if it's a kid. Okay, so what did they translate weirdly here? Or what do you think was worded weirdly? I will hydrate myself as I wait for your wall of text. I like that. I like the opening for this one, even if the conversation kind of went a bit more dark. After it, I like how Shinon threw away his bow, because Shinon clearly doesn't think it's a bow. Alright, let's check this out. Okay, so Yoshi says, I would have phrased this a little differently, but the same point. I don't want to send kids to the battlefield. I do not want to be involved in someone's death, especially if it's a kid, unless they are crazy. It is not just for the kids' sake, it is for our own sake as well. If the people we send in die, we are responsible. People are creatures that understand the pain of others. The reason why I unconsciously will not put kids in the battlefield is because I can't live with it. Okay, I think that has like a much more different meaning than what I remember reading here. So what I'm getting here is that Shinon as closed and as cold-hearted as he might seem, I think your translation of it makes him seem like he cares about Rolf, because he doesn't want kids to he doesn't want kids in the battlefield, and not only that, if Rolf ends up dying, then Shinon will feel like he's responsible for it. So whether he's trying to show that he cares or not, I guess that remains to be seen. But I like to think that he cares for Rolf. Obviously, if he didn't, I think he wouldn't have thrown away his bow. Maybe it's his way of showing that he cares, right? I just found Shinon's wording a bit confusing. I can see why it's confusing. I think I like your translation of it a bit better. Shinon's not good with emotion. He is not good with emotions, and he is also racist. Only a crazy person would send a kid to battle. So if that was the case, if that's the case that they don't want to send kids to battle, I wonder why Ike wasn't more adamant about not sending kids to battle. Because he probably gets like the final say, right? I remember there was one chapter when they first let you use Rolf and Mist. I think Mist and Rolf managed to convince him, but still. I like this. I like this the support, especially the part where he threw away his bow. I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen, just based on this weird urge to take it. Shinon thinks Ike makes a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, he probably, okay. If anything, I think we saw the other day, or just yesterday, that I think it was the conversation. So throughout the story, the main story, Shinon just seems like unreasonably sorry, I can't talk right now, or I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Unreasonably mean to Ike throughout the entire playthrough. But yesterday, when he was talking to, I believe, Janef, I think Janef made the point that that no one is sort of like, everyone's sort of, no one has like a choice where they're born, or what am I? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what he said, but I think Shinon was like, oh, I hate how Ike gets everything handed to him, but Janef makes the point that Ike he didn't choose to be born where he was born, so Shinon shouldn't be mean to Ike because of that. But maybe his true reason why he hates Ike is because he allowed Mist and Rolf to fight in battle. That's just me trying to put one and one together. If it doesn't make sense, then I don't blame you. Shinon sees Ike as being nothing more than a noble, not earning anything, just being given things by his birth. Ike is commander of the Grail mercenaries because he is Grail's son. Shinon would like to be commander or even deputy under Tiamat. Tiamat is Titania, if I remember correctly. But not listening to a boy, barely starting out. Yeah. If anything, I feel like Shinon would make a good Laguz. Because in the Laguz world, it's all about strength, right? If you're the strongest, everyone sort of listens to you. But he is not a Laguz. He is a Beorc, and they don't do things like that. He does not like nepotism. But again, yesterday we saw the conversation between him and Janef. And Janef argues that Ike wasn't he didn't choose to be born as Grail's son. So it's not a good argument, I think, is what Janeth was trying to make. He would be a good Laguz or a good Dane, or good in Dane, another place where you can rise if you are if you are strongest, regardless of birth rate. Yeah. Actually, Dane would actually be perfect for him. It's still a Bayark. He would still be a Bayark, and based on his skill, he would climb up. Okay, so that was a good one. I like that one. I like that one. I still can't believe that your one redemption for Shinon and Rolf paid off so quickly. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's move on to another one. Ooh, Soth? Oh, no. I can leave. I kind of wanted to see Astrid and Soth, because I think I got them to B in my playthrough. Okay, let's check out. And that is why you find him in Dane fighting for Dane when you next see him. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I can't believe he parted with Gatry though. I thought those two were like buddies. Yeah. Ah. Hmm? Who's there? Training hard? Lethe, were you watching me? Yep, I'm curious. Our future success will depend in large part on how well you humans fight. We Laguz can't afford to lag behind. You always need the upper hand, eh, Lethe? You always need the upper hand, eh, Lethe? Relax, it's not like I'm gonna claw you in the back during a battle. There's no point in it. Besides, you humans are the only ones who use dirty tricks like that. Oh, I see. So every Laguz fights fair and square. Most of us, not all. Although we know when a Laguz is about to use a cheap trick, we can smell it. I can sniff out a trap from a mile away, even in the dark. You can hide from my eyes, but not my nose. Lethe? Lethe, will you teach me how to fight like a Laguz? Sure, I'll take you on, but it's gonna hurt. When I fight, it's with claws out. Good. I'll look forward to it. Car. Shinon and Jill are two of the most complicated characters when dealing with racism, classism, and xenophobia in this game. Jill, yeah, Jill for sure. Jill and Shinon. At least with Jill, she kind of redeems herself. She redeems herself. Shinon though, unless you get his supports with the Laguz, I don't think you would ever see him opening up to the Laguz or changing his racist ways. Hey, Lethe, what's up? You fought pretty well the other day, better than I expected. What? Me? You see anyone else? No, but I didn't expect that from you. You Laguz have such awesome natural power. I figured Bayark look weak in comparison. Totally different styles of fighting. You don't have the reaction or control that we do, but you're actually kind of graceful. It must be tough to use a weapon that's not actually connected to your body. No wonder you train so much. Without teeth or claws, we need our weapons to move like they're part of us. So yeah, that takes a lot of work. I see. I may have to trade more. Which reminds me, do you remember our bargain? Of course. Will you do it? I should ask you, Lagu's training is hard. You're gonna hurt. And bleed. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay. I thought there was a comment I didn't read yet. Or a message I didn't read yet. Hello, Ike. Hey, Lethe. You ready to punish me some more? You're taking to my training with remarkable skill. I need to keep up. You think so? Wow. A compliment from Lethe. Now that's a big deal. What's that supposed to mean? You're not still holding a grudge about our first meeting, are you? No, nothing like that. It's just, you're powerful, you know? If you compliment me, that means something. Ah, you give me too much credit. Say, Ike? What? When the war is over, you should... Why don't you come to Gallia? I mean, not like I care, but... Gallia? Right. Well, you could learn even more if you train in Gallia. It's hard living for a Beorc. But if you can handle it, you could take the swordsmanship that runs in your blood to another level. Only if you're my sparring partner. Well, if that's what you want, I guess I'd be alright with that. Okay, she's definitely okay. She's showing her tsundere side here, right? Sorry, I'm flipping back a couple slides here. I should probably read through it first. Let's read through it first. Well, if that's what you want, I guess I'd be alright with that. Then life in Gallia may not be so bad. Oh? Well, good. It's settled then. Come see us whenever you're ready. I might even look forward to it. You have my word. Okay. So there wasn't too much left, but Lethe is showing her Tsun side here. For anyone, I'm sure everyone out there knows, but tsundere is a type of personality. I don't know if it's a personality, but it's someone who pretends to be all tough on the outside, but they do have like a softer side here. And Lethe is definitely showing that a bit here. Ike, I wonder if she's even trying to hit on Ike here. It is a character trait, right? But yeah, I wonder if Lethe has taken a bit more interest into Ike that is not training related. And you know, there are such a thing as branded type of they're a type of people in Tellius known as branded people. So it's basically a union between a Beorc and a Laguz. I could see it. I could see it. Ike is obviously too dense to know what's going on, but I feel like Lethe might be hitting on Ike here. And Ike here, he's like, yeah, only if you're my sparring partner. Interesting. Alright. That was also a good one. Okay, shall we change the music? We haven't changed it in quite some time, but I will... it is fun to watch you explain something you just learned yesterday. What is that? Okay, let's see what song is good. I think these are like the game over sounds, game over songs. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Let's do Young Warriors for a time. This song's also pretty good. We saw you learned about Branded yesterday, and now you're explaining what it is to us. Well, I know everyone in chat is probably anyone who's here right now. I don't know who's here and who's not, but I'm just explaining it just for anyone who might be watching this in the future. Maybe they skip to part 2 and they come to this particular spot. You talk like you are a video essay. I do that a lot, don't I? Okay, we're gonna listen to this song for some time, and we're gonna spin the wheel. Oh, Geoffrey and Elincia. Ooh, I wonder if we. So okay, yesterday, I'm gonna talk like an essay again. But yesterday we saw, I think one of the first supports we saw was Geoffrey and Calill, and we learned that Geoffrey has some feelings for Elincia, but because he feels he is her retainer, he can't actually go through with his feelings. So we'll see what happens here. Are you looking for someone, Your Highness? Geoffrey, I'm glad you're here. Is there anything I can do for you? Yes, actually, I have a small favor to ask you. Ask anything of me, Your Highness, and I shall make it so. Really? You would do anything? Anything at all. Well, then here goes. Geoffrey, I need you to leave me alone while I fight on the battle. I need you to leave me alone while I fight on the battlefield. What? Without protection? But you know that is the one thing I cannot. I don't want to hear any objections. This is an order. You must obey. But Princess Elincia. Geoffrey only has 2 supports, Calill and Elincia. Interesting. Interesting that he only has 2 supports. Calill was an odd one. Calill was an odd one, but I guess she's the only one who could potentially talk to him about his feelings, I suppose. Your Highness, please, I beg you to reconsider. I am aware that you took offense to my disobeying your order, but you cannot ask me to leave you alone and undefended. I am a royal knight. It is my duty and honor to ride by your side and defend you on the battlefield. Your Highness, please, on bended knee, I beg this of you. Would you stop defending me if I stripped you of your title? Would you stop defending me if I stripped you of your title? To take away my knighthood? I see. I had no idea you wanted me to avoid this badly. I had no idea you wanted to avoid me this badly. No, Geoffrey, that's not... I may have spoken out of turn, but all I wanted was to honor my oath and shield you from harm. I'm sorry. Wait, Geoffrey. Geoffrey! Yo, hey there, Twink. Hey, I'm a bit late. Did I miss any of the Z-Harks? I think we did Z-Hark and Morty yesterday, but otherwise, no. Yeah, I don't think we did any other Z-Harks yet today, Twink. Hope you're doing well, and welcome. Welcome. I've listened to all that you've had to say, Geoffrey. Now it's time for you to hear me out. By your command. You fight too hard and take too many risks to protect me in combat. Is that not what a knight is sworn to do? But you put yourself at grave risk. It is true. I have felt the bite of steel several times while protecting you. But I would do so again without a thought. You promised me a long time ago you wouldn't needlessly jeopardize your life for my sake. I guess you don't value life after all. Your Highness. I know you think I should stay at camp and rest on silken pillows without suiting up for battle. But there's no way I could stand seeing someone so dear to me die just beyond my grasp. Zehark and Muarm, interesting. So now you know why I asked this of you. I don't know if you realize that you've done this. I don't know if you realize all that you've done for the soldiers. Do you see how you have raised the spirits of the Crimean soldiers since you began fighting alongside them? I think it is one of. I think it's this one at least. Okay. Sorry, I got a little. I think I read this like wrong. I don't know if you realize all that you've done for the soldiers. Do you see how you've raised the spirits of the Crimean soldiers since you began fighting alongside them? Their princess herself leads the charge. She doesn't ask the soldiers to risk their lives without risking her own. They adore you, and that's why we win our battles. They fight with a ferocity no other force could possibly match. They win at any cost. I admit I've been fighting recklessly. I did so knowing you were near me. I know you'd be by my side if I were gravely wounded. Yet, you feel me a burden. I can't imagine fighting without you anymore. If you do hold my life dear, please keep fighting. Lead us to victory. I can't imagine fighting with you anymore. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. I can't imagine fighting without you anymore. If you do hold my life dear, please keep fighting. Lead us to victory. Oh, Geoffrey, I'm so sorry I brought you so much torment. I misunderstood you. I am so immature. I disobeyed your direct orders. That's no badge of honor either. I'm sure I'll keep causing you troubles, but please, never leave my side, Geoffrey. Princess Elincia, my life and blade are yours. Alright. So this wasn't the support that I was imagining. And it was probably for the better because my thought was that maybe Geoffrey would have tried to tell her his true feelings for her, and it might have went to a really awkward place. So I'm glad it wasn't that. Instead, Elincia doesn't want to see Geoffrey hurt, and Geoffrey obviously doesn't want to see Elincia hurt. So I think that's a much better support than what I had just talked about. So fun fact about the B and A with these two. They can be done immediately after each other. No chapter between them. I guess it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Because it almost does feel like they're... it makes sense that they follow each other like right away. And that there's no chapter requirements for these two. Can you show me Elincia's last line again? Sure. I'm sure I'll keep causing you troubles, but please, never leave my side. I'm assuming this was not translated well, in your opinion. I'm sure I'll keep causing you troubles, but please never leave my side. Okay. While you do that, or while I wait for you, I am going to remove this and then double up Zehark and Worm. Zehark and Worm. Where are you guys at? Doubled up. Okay, so Yoshi says, it is translated pretty well. It just can be read in a bit more undertone in Japanese by the wording. What do you mean by read in a bit more undertone? You mean as like it's more subtle? Either way, I did like this support. Even though I would continue to cause you some trouble, please stay by my side forever, Geoffrey. I see, I see. I wonder if Elincia gets together with anyone in Radiant Dawn. I wonder. I wonder. Yes, that small bit of blurring the line of knight and liege amour, but nothing direct. I see, I see. So maybe Geoffrey might have a chance. He might have a chance. Okay, we're gonna move on. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see if Twink is as lucky as Yoshi was. So earlier, Yoshi had redeemed, I forget who he redeemed, but he redeemed it and immediately landed on that one. That was funny. But that is just me looking too closely at the text. Yeah, just like me. Just like me. Okay, unlucky, Twink. Unlucky. Nephenee and Calill. Ooh, this might be interesting. Nephenee and Calill, where are you guys? So I'm having some trouble finding those two. Oh, here we are. Here we go. Nephenee and Calill. Alright, let's see what these guys have got in store for us. Hey, you there. Hold on. Why is a pretty girl like you covering her face with an unfashionable helmet like that? The world should see your beauty. It's a travesty, I tell you. A veritable crime against nature. Oh, and where's your makeup? Well, I ain't really a makeup kind of gal. Ain't? Where are you from, Missy? I'm from around. Such an unsociable girl. Well, you can't fool Calill. I know why you're not much of a talker. You're embarrassed about your country accent and low speech, are you not? How did you... How do I know that? Well, I used to have a friend with the same problem. You? But you're from the city, and you're so... elegant? Yes, indeed. Quite so. Oh, but I have an absolute splendid idea. I'll teach you to talk like a true lady. Having a rube like you around will just make me miss the city anyway. Having a rube like you around will just make me miss the city anyway. I'll even show you how to put on makeup. I ain't... A lady never says such things. I can see this'll be a bit of work. Well, you leave everything to me, Missy. What does rube mean? I'm actually not sure. Having a rube like you around will just make me... Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Give me 1 second. Rube. Okay. It means a country bumpkin. On another website, it says a rube is an awkward, unsophisticated person. Sounds like FE9 has the same word of the day calendar as you. Oh, are you gonna make this your word of the day? I do check out Taylor's VOD from time to time, and I do see you guys talking about, or Yoshi has a word of the day that he tries to incorporate into his his daily chats. But anyways, again, a rube, according to Google, it means an awkward and unsophisticated person. So having a rube like you around would just make me miss the city anyway. Interesting. I already did my word. It was mull, as in to mull over a thought. Yeah, I understand that one. Alright, I got that one. Okay. Let's keep going here. So yeah, let's keep going. Oh, hello again. How are you? Have you been studying your grammar? Let me check your makeup. Calill. Shush. Now look up. Higher. Not bad. A little light perhaps, but this helmet has got to go. That's alright. Everyone will stare if I take it off. Why, my dear Missy, are you finally starting to believe in your own beauty? Oh, I ain't. True ladies don't say ain't. And it's a dastardly lie anyway. Look at you. You're gorgeous. A splendid face, plus that fantastic figure. And yet you hide it under armor? Oh, I'm so jealous I could scream. Oh, jukebox number 24. Okay, I'll change it after this support here. But I mean, I can't hold my head up like you. I'm just a country girl. Yes, it seems like a burden to always worry about how others see you. But I'll tell you a secret. People in the city are cold. They don't care about anyone but themselves. Not you, Calill. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard my grandmother talking in the background. And she is, but to my brother. Not you, Calill. Not you, Calill. You're kind. Okay, what were they talking about? They don't care about anyone else but themselves. Not you, Calill. You're kind. Me? Oh, I guess I am. Well, perhaps not everyone from the city is so cold. Don't you give up, Nephenee. Trust me, you have charm. You'll be the talk of the society pages in no time. Yes, she is doing well. I think she was just asking my brother what she wants to have for dinner, because we're ordering some takeout, I think. You'll be the talk of the society pages in no time. Thank you. Okay, now I'm really sad, because all these supports of Nephenee are just hinting at the fact that she's very pretty, but we don't get to see it because of all the armor she has on. As Calill described it, she has the figure, she has the face, but she's just afraid of her country accent. Or not afraid of it, but she thinks people will make fun of her country accent. I want pizza, thanks. Alright, let's order pizza. Oh, what's in the bag? Did you run an errand, Nephenee? I saw some beetle nuts on the trees near here, so... Oh, I see. And what, pray tell, is a beetle nut? Oh, they're swell. We use the oil on the shell to treat insect bites. Oh, I had no idea there was such a thing. We don't have such trees in the city. My, country wisdom is amazing. Oh, but listen to me, Ramble. May I sample one of your nuts? Well, sure, but... Oh, be careful, Calill. The shell is real sticky. Don't touch it with your bare hands. Ah, I see. But perhaps if I hold the top and bottom edges of the shell like so, the oil won't contact my skin. What? How did you... Delicious. You're not from the city at all. Shush. You didn't see anything. I'm a sophisticated urbanite, right? What? Surprised? Oh, come now. You're not the only one who doesn't want to be known as a country bumpkin. Okay, there you go. There was one of the translation for Rube was a country bumpkin. So basically someone from the country. It's another word for someone from the country. It does not matter what she looks like. What matters is her kindness and good morale standing. Still, I want to see it. I want to see. What? Surprised? Oh, come now. You're not the only one who doesn't want to be known as a country bumpkin. That is why I know how you feel. I love being called a country bumpkin. Are you from the country as well, Yoshi? I want to see Kieran shirtless. That's why I know how you feel. Oh, but I know I can be like you if I work hard. That makes me happy. I will work hard, Calill. Hallelujah. She sees the light. Now you just have to find a good man to bring back to your village. Okay. It is a country thing? Okay. Oh wait. You're not the only one who doesn't want to be known as a country bumpkin. Did you mean you wanted? Did you mean there's a translation error with this particular, or something wasn't translated well in this sentence here? Either way, I think this is a pretty nice support between the two. Again, we have another support where someone is complimenting on Nephenee's beauty here, and we also learned that Calill is actually from the country as well, but she has learned to be more sophisticated and hide her countryside. The Kansai region's accent with Osaka, Kyoto, etc. is looked down upon by the Eastern people in Tokyo. It is commonly translated as country for decades in all types of media to show lower class, less education, etc. Interesting. Let me read that again. The Kansai region's accent with Osaka, Kyoto, etc. is looked down upon by the Eastern people in Tokyo. It is commonly translated as country for decades in all types of media. I see. To show lower class, less education, etc. Interesting. But like I said, I liked the support. This was a cute support. Cute support. Okay, so first things first, let's change the music. We are going to do 24. Okay, let me know if this is not the tune that you want to twink, and we can change it. It's such a somber theme, but it's actually pretty nice too. I just picked a random number, okay. Alright. Zhark and Worm. We're gonna double up on them. It's kinda nice. Who do we have? Rolf and Tauroneo. Interesting. Okay, since we're here, I'm gonna remove Rolf and Tauroneo, and we'll double up on Zhark and Brom again. Oop, forgot to full screen it. Josh? Huh? No, you can't be. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. What's your name, young man? Rolf. Rolf, eh? What's a child like you do in a place like this? The battlefield is no place for children. Why do your parents allow this? I don't have any parents. My dad left us, and my mom died. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag up such a painful memory. That's alright. This group of mercenaries is my family now. So, I look like someone you know? My son Josh. My son Josh. My oldest. Josh is an adult now, but he looked so much like you once. Long ago. I can't believe I thought you were my own son. I've grown old and senile. Ha. Foolish old man. Where's Josh now? I don't know. What? I divorced my wife, and she took the children with her. I haven't seen them since. That was years ago. Ooh. Interesting. For generations, we made a reputation for ourselves in Dane as a famed warrior family. Both my father and I had the honor of serving the royal family as field generals. We were a proud family. What happened with Josh? I raised him to serve the Dane army, as my father raised me. He tried to live up to my high expectations. Okay, now, I know I'm just speaking my thoughts here, but I'm curious if we ever fought anyone in the story who could have potentially been Josh. I don't remember any enemy characters, any enemy commanders being named Josh, so maybe not, but that thought just came into my mind, that maybe it might have been possible, but anyways. I raised him to serve the Dane army, as my father raised me. He tried to live up to my high expectations. He became a decorated knight at a young age and was assigned to the palace guard. However, what happened? He took to the field as Ashnard's personal aide, and he came home on a litter, grievously wounded. Ooh. He escaped death, but he didn't escape his wounds. He'll never walk again. Alright, never mind. Scratch that thought. Oh no! My wife nearly lost her mind. She cried day and night, swearing that she couldn't live if something like that were to ever happen again. She wanted to live in peace, with her mind at ease. She pleaded with me to leave the army, but I couldn't accept her plea. Our family house was built on generations of proud military command. Our ancient name as the warrior family would not allow me to simply abandon my sworn duty. I tried to salvage our honor by training my younger son. He was just a boy, really. I wanted him to become a Dane general. You did what? I know. I was a fool. I was blinded by tradition and family reputation. By the time I realized my error, my wife and children had left me. Since then, I've been living alone in my great mansion, surrounded by countless medals and memories, alone for years. Oh, it's kinda sad. I was so wrong. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna mention this or not, but it almost feels like you don't need too much support between these two, because the conversation is like carrying over almost seamlessly between C and B and B and A here. I was so wrong. I wish I could apologize to my family. Do you have any idea where your family is? Any clues? Anything? I've heard my wife left Dane and went to live with relatives in Crimea. I suppose she is there. Then why don't you go see her? I'm sure they don't want to have anything to do with me, even if I did find them. Reappearing now would just reopen old wounds. I don't want to cause any more pain. That's just crazy. I mean, I wish I could see my dad. I've always told my brothers that I'm alright and I'm not lonely, but the truth is, I want to see my dad. We've got so much to talk about. Oh, son.
My dad is dead. I can't see him again. But your boy can. You're still alive. You're right. But it is simply too late. It's not too late. As long as you're still alive, it's never too late. Go on, go see them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. Maybe you're right, Rolf. Maybe I should. You do need chapters between them. Interesting. Well, like I said, the conversation is very seamless between A, B, and C. So I thought you could probably just get A support like right away for these two. This was interesting. Aside from Tauroneo just joining you as a general, I never ended up using him, and sadly, we obviously would have missed the support here. You know would have been okay. So you know how earlier I had mentioned that as I was reading through the support, I thought that his son Josh was maybe someone that we fought in the story, and that would have been so soul crushing if Tauroneo is the recruitment I do not like. Why is that, Yoshi? Okay, let me finish my thought here. But so initially, as I was reading through this support, I thought his son Josh. He mentioned his son Josh is in the Dane army, and it would have been really cool if they made Josh an enemy general that you had to fight in the story, and maybe they would have given, if they had given you the choice to let him live or kill him, and if you had chose to kill him, this would make this support all the more soul crushing, because you killed his son, and whether or not he finds out, that would be neat. He is just someone you talk to. They do not build him up beforehand. You just have to notice that he can talk to Ike. Not the worst recruitment in the game, but it is one that is disappointing to me. I see your point. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. He kind of just shows up out of nowhere and he joins your party. So, fair point. But the support was pretty good. Okay, I think Twink redeemed another Z-Hark and Worm, so let's double them up again. See if it'll pay off. Oh, too late. Mia and Largo. Oh, this one might be interesting. Okay, before that, let's change the song. Change it to... $26. Okay, let's do 26. Alright. This doesn't really fit with with the dialogue, but you redeemed it, so we will do it. Wow, look at the arms on that one. My arms? They're huge. By the way, I'm Mia. I'm a Myrmidon searching for a sworn rival. Do you want to spar? Spar? With you? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I'm not sure how I feel about sparring with a girl. But I'm a dangerous Myrmidon, a graceful whirlwind with a singing steel. A graceful whirlwind of singing steel. I don't know how to put this, but shouldn't you be doing something more domestic than fighting with a sword? I don't know, maybe knitting? Or cooking? I guess you could learn to be a mage. Okay, so he is our first character who is misogynistic? Is that the right word? Let me look this up so I don't say the wrong word. Misogynistic. Misogynistic means strong prejudice against women. Sexist, yeah, sexist could also be used. But this comment here definitely paints him that way. For your personal safety, I hope you aren't saying that I can't fight because I'm a woman. Well, alright, you brought this on yourself. Get ready to fight. I was only saying that people need to be more peaceful. Yeah, that's it. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's see who can knit better. Enough talk. Time to fight. Car. That was not funny, but let's keep going. Hey, Largo. Oh, it's you again. Hey, sorry about, what I said the other day. My arms and legs are sorry, too. Oh, the bruises. Don't worry about it, but you know why I'm here. Huh? Why? Please don't hurt me. What else? I came here to get more sparring practice. I'm always in search of my true nemesis. You want to fight again? I know you like to spar, but this is crazy. So you're saying I can't win again? Because I'm a woman? What? No. No. I didn't say that. I don't want to spar you. I don't want to spar you. Spar with you? I don't want to spar with you. I know exactly what you meant. Well, prepare to feel the wrath of my training sword again. And if that doesn't teach you, we'll train some more tomorrow. Whoa, this is all a misunderstanding. You can't expect me to fight you again. Look at these bruises. You should have thought about that before spouting off about male superiority again. Get your axe ready. But I didn't say anything. Oh, alright. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Ha, I'll go easy on you. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if Largo is actually sexist or not. He did say it initially, and he's trying to avoid it in B support here. We'll see. You fought hard. You fought hard that time. Who do you think won? It was close, but I think you beat me again. Are you sure? Yep, I'm bushed. You didn't go easy on me because I'm a woman, did you? Not at all. It's just that I'm no match for that sword arm of yours. Oh boy, I'm beat. I'm gonna go grab some sleep. Wait, I know you're tired, but can I ask you one question? Sure. Why push yourself so hard? Because I've been told too many times that sword doesn't belong in the hands of women. I've got something to prove. Oh, I get it. I understand if I lose to someone with better technique. When that happens, I can always hone my skills and work on getting more combat experience. If I lose, it's not because I'm a woman. It's because someone trained harder than me, and if that happens, I'll hone my skills and come back to beat them. Ah, now I understand how you clobbered me so badly. But I can't just lick my wounds. I'll have to take your advice, get back to practice, and challenge you again one day. When? Huh? You said you wanted a rematch. When do you want to do it? You want a chance to redeem yourself, right? I'm impressed, kid. I'll just have to keep fighting with you until I win. I'll take you on any time, Largo. I like this support chain. Largo starts off in the wrong, and by the end he learns. It also really shows how YU shines as a person. Yes. So I guess in Tellius is probably like, it's not like your modern day where it's more acceptable for women to be doing the same thing as men. She's still living in like the old times, right? And she's sort of trying to break free of that mold, if that makes any sense. And yeah, I had mentioned that he came off as a sexist initially, but I don't think you can blame him just because of the setting of the story, right? So maybe I was wrong about Largo. I don't want to it's a rough thing to do, to paint someone as unless they really are. I don't want to paint him as a sexist. He might have just blurted out something that Mia didn't like to hear, or she doesn't want to hear, because she's trying to hold. She's just trying to work on her sword skill and become one of the few female sword masters of her time, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that was a pretty good support. I also like this one. It also shows that Mia is like way too powerful for Largo, and yeah, we know who came out on top. Okay, let's remove Mia and Largo, and we are going to we're gonna double up on Ziark and Ormagan. Makalov and Har. Okay, let's also double that up as well. A lot of characters are somewhat ingrained with unhealthy viewpoints on sexism, classism, etc. Yes, but at the same, I don't know. At the same time, it makes them more. What's the word? That makes them like a better character, right? They're not like. It's just who they are. It's not their fault. It's just who they are, and as you see some of the supports, they might change their viewpoints, right? Oh man, I feel bad for you, Twink. Reyson and Tanith. The important thing is watching them grow and learn like Shinon and Janeth, and Largo and YU. Indeed. Okay, let me pull up these two here. Reyson and Tanith. Let's also change the music. Unless someone redeems, I'm gonna pick one on my own here. Okay, this one's a pretty good one. If anyone is curious, it is number 34. His father's son. Makalov and Har. That's an odd one. Do you have a moment, Prince Reyson? Oh, you're the apostles. Yes, your highness. My name is Tanith, and I lead Benyon's holy guard of Pegasus Knights. What brings you here? I wanted to let you know that the apostle has ordered me to keep you safe. She is quite sincere in her desire to help. She seeks redemption for what happened all those years ago, does she? I have no need for bodyguards. I can protect myself. I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but even the youngest child of Benyon knows the Herring clan abhors fighting. If you refuse to fight, how will you protect yourself? That is my own concern, not yours. I beg to differ. I am under Imperial orders. I cannot abandon my duty, and so your safety is very much my concern. Your barrack orders do not affect me. I have wasted enough time with you. Now excuse me. His body seems so frail, but his will is strong. He's not going to make it easy for me to protect him. What am I to do? Your Highness, Tanith, it looks like you've healed quite nicely from the wound you sustained in our last battle. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, Your Highness, but I feel it's reckless for you to join us on the battlefield. Several soldiers from my retinue have complained that, when they try to protect you, you charge headlong into danger. Please, stay out of harm's way and allow us to guard you. Your behavior endangers us all. I will remain on the battlefield until Commander Ike tells me he no longer has need of my powers. No one else may command me. But, Your Highness, that having been said, I appreciate your concern, but again, I need no bodyguards. Now stop following me. If it weren't for that Imperial order, he'd need a bodyguard to protect him from me. If it weren't for that Imperial order, he'd need a bodyguard to protect him from me. Oh man. She can't. It sounds like she can be rough, but it fits her. It fits her stoic look and personality. Your Highness, I owe you my thanks. Your song saved my life the other day. I am glad you are safe. I have never seen your Pegasus balk before an enemy. She usually moves so swiftly. We've been fighting so hardly lately. I think she must have been exhausted. She didn't want to let me down. If you had not sung your Galder then, I don't like to think what could have happened to her or me. Again, I thank you, Your Highness. Do you still think I am of no value because I do not fight? Do you still think I am of no value because I do not fight? No, Your Highness. I hadn't realized how valuable you could be. I was arrogant, and I was wrong. To think I'd intended to protect you, and yet you wound up saving me. I have dishonored Benyon. It does not matter, as long as you understand that I need no protection. No, it matters quite a bit. I'm in over my head. I cannot remain here, not after this humiliation. I return at once to Benyon. There, I shall await the judgment of the Apostle. You jest. It was a minor tactical error. You needn't abandon us for... No, this honorable discharge is the only path left for me. The Apostle charged me with a task, and I have failed her. If you will not listen to reason, then I see only one recourse. I appoint you as my escort. You have fulfilled your Apostle's orders. If you will not listen to reason, then I see only one recourse. I appoint you as my escort. You have fulfilled your Apostle's orders. But, Your Highness, I've already seen that I will be nothing but a burden to you. How can I protect you? I will protect you. You will protect one another. We will protect one another. Remain here and fulfill your duty. Your Highness, I would be pleased to accept your appointment. I have misjudged you once. I swear I shall not do it again. Hey. Okay. This is also a pretty good support. Tanith here is on orders to protect Reyson. And what happened? So it turned out Reyson, just because he doesn't fight, he doesn't mean he can't hold his own on the battlefield. And that certainly was very evident during the playthrough. He's fast enough to not get doubled. He has super high resistance, so he doesn't take too much damage from magic. But as long as he can avoid the doubles, he does a pretty good job at surviving. Now I never got to use Tanith, but I did see from Taylor's playthrough what it does, and it looks ridiculous. She has a personal skill called what was it called? I forget what it's called, but it basically allows her to bring in reinforcements. They're not exactly allied like units on under your command, but you can tell them where to go and stuff like that. But it looked ridiculous. I like Marcia more anyways, so I stick to my decision that of not using Tanith. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Spin. Ilyana and Mordecai. Alright. I'm always excited to see more from these two.
You look sickly.
I know you.
I am Mordecai. You are Ilyana. We have not met.
You're right. I keep to myself mostly, even though we're on the same side. I am often forgotten.
What is wrong?
I'm sorry. I got a little dizzy there. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
You are skinny, even for a Bjork. Can you fight?
I can. Somehow.
But you are as thin as paper. Won't the enemy tear you to shreds?
There's nothing I can do about my size. When that happens, I'm ready.
I don't like the sound of that. Stay close to my side. I will keep your skinny bear body safe.
I will keep your skinny barrack body safe. Really? Thank you, Mordecai. Hello, Mordecai. Wow, you are carrying all those crates by yourself? That's incredible.
Count on me for a strong back and a pair of paws. Oof. These are the last ones.
How can you carry all those at once? I could never do that.
Eat big meals and get meat on your bones. Then you can lift crates like me.
I would love to eat big meals, but I can't. Because, well, I have no money. That's why I faint all the time. Oh, that's so sad. I have no money, that's why I faint all the time.
You go hungry because you don't have money for food. That shames us all. It will end now. Take my gold. Go. Feast. Eat as much as you want. Become fat and happy, little Bjork.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes.
Anything? Anything at all?
I would not lie to a hungry Bjork.
Thank you, Mordecai. I don't know what to say. You're like an angel.
Me? No, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Thank you for your generosity the other day, Mordecai. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me.
Do not thank me. We are friends, but you ate like a starved bear. A dozen of me could not eat as much mutton stew. That much mutton stew.
Oh man. So she really is like she has like an endless stomach. But you ate like a starved bear. A dozen of me could not eat that much mutton stew. The food was delicious. I could have eaten more.
I would feed you again, but you ate through all my Bayork money. Where do you put all that food?
Well, in my stomach.
You are like the furry little squirrels that live with us in the woods, always stuffing food in their mouths. Half Bayork, half squirrel. That's you.
Maybe you're right. Squirrels, huh? That's cute.
So, when do you hibernate?
Hibernate? I don't hibernate. Okay, that was cute. That was cute. So, Mordecai here. It feels like everyone is like nice to Ilyana. They're very generous when it comes to Ilyana. Her response of in her stomach was great, yeah. It might have helped to tell him that maybe she has like a black hole in her stomach. So any food she puts in her stomach just disappears. But I like that about Ilyana. She's the hungry mage of the Grail mercenaries. Also, Mordecai's comparison to her being a squirrel is also kind of funny. Half Bayork, half squirrel. Maybe she's also a branded. Her hair is covering her forehead, so maybe we don't see a marking there. Maybe she is. Maybe she is a branded as well. But if she was, she would be able to. I don't think they can transform. I don't think branded people can transform. And then it was also cute how Mordecai, who compares her to the squirrel, she's like, do you hibernate? And then she's like, nope, I don't hibernate. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, I think we're gonna do a couple more, and then I think we might end things for today. It definitely seems like there's a lot more to go through here. I'm not gonna count this, but there are still quite a lot. Actually, it tells me here there's still 44 more to go. Oh man. 44. 68. 44. So we've done 24 so far. In two-ish streams. Heart. You have done about 12 a day so far. Yeah, it seems like it. I might do a couple more today, so it might not be. Might be a bit more than 12. But this is definitely taking a lot more time than I anticipated. I was planning to start Radiant Dawn next weekend. Actually, for anyone who cares, I am actually planning to take the last 3 weeks off in December. I have a lot of vacation days that I need to use up here, and so I'll be off starting next weekend, which is actually good because then I can grind through all of the supports here, and then I can move on to FE10. Why not start FE10 when you come back from your time off? Well, I was planning to stream FE10 during the holidays. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry if I confused anyone. I was like looking all over the place. Yeah, I was looking all over the place as I was trying to explain it. But next weekend, okay, okay, let me rephrase it. I am working for 1 more week this year, and then I'm off for the rest of the year until 2023. I have been asking a lot of streamers, will you be taking time off for the holidays? Meaning canceling streams. No, I will be streaming over the holidays. And because I'm going to be off, I might actually be streaming daily. And maybe taking a break when I feel like I need a break. Okay, have fun with that. I hope I have fun. But yeah, I think once I get these supports all finished, I will start my FE10 playthrough. Okay, let's spin the wheel. See who we get next here. Still no Zhark and Worm. Titania and Rhys. Do you have any plans for the holiday, Yoshi? Just curious. Let's also change the song here. Let's change it to Father's Back. Well, besides you, apparently everyone I regularly watch will not be streaming for 2 weeks straight, so I was going to take a trip. Well, I hope you're still planning to take that trip, Yoshi. You can always check out the VODs of the FE10 playthrough. But streaming has pretty much become a hobby for me, and so I was pretty much going to be spending most of my time over the holidays streaming. Let me see. Switch over to the slides here. Let's see. Titania and Rhys. How are you feeling, Rhys? Good. No fevers or shaking today. Thanks for asking. You know, I was just thinking about the first time we met. It was almost a year ago to this very day. Was it really? Oh, you're right. My, time does fly. Of course, I don't remember much of the initial encounter, since I was unconscious and bleeding. Ha, remember that? I don't know why we didn't bring a healer with us that day. Fighting bandits without a staff, not smart. I was lucky that I found you. I didn't usually venture that deep into the forest, but I was short on medicinal herbs. Yeah, those bandits were a rough lot. Their stomping ground was right near your village, actually. It's all coming back to me now. They were tougher than I thought. I refuse to believe that Titania had trouble with bandits. She said it was like a year or so ago, but I refuse to believe. We took most of them out with ease, but one fled into the woods and I gave chase. Big mistake. My horse got hung up in the undergrowth and that bandit got the drop on me. At least Shinon hit him before I was killed. Whoa. That's that must have been one super bandit. At least Shinon hit him before I was killed. Geoffrey and Shinon were both really worried when they brought you back to my parents' house. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't think Shinon ever worried about anyone, but they stayed with me until my wounds were healed. I remembered that. You know, if it wasn't for your good work, I wouldn't have been able to use an axe anymore. I really appreciate it. No, I should thank you. You convinced Grail to hire me, and now I can send money back to my parents. They're both so old, and I'm their only source of income. Your parents were very kind, especially your mother, and she made that great wildberry pie. To repay their kindness, I will protect their only son, no matter what. Oh, I appreciate that, Titania. Alright. What did you say, Yoshi? I hope you enjoy it, but please remember to spend time with your family when you can for the New Year's. Yes, for sure, for sure. I don't plan to stream the entire time, but I do plan to stream. It was kind of like I think I basically did the same thing last year when I was playing Thracia. Over the holidays, I was basically playing Thracia almost every day, I think. Well, more over a year before the game starts. I see. Hope you enjoy it, but please remember to spend time. Yeah. You did not? I thought there was. I'm pretty sure last year I was streaming something. I thought I was streaming Thracia. You had that plan, but then had to delay. Really? It's been so been so long, but grandmother fell down the stairs and did not restart until January. Really? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on the lights. It's getting pretty dark here. Grandmother fell down the stairs and we did not restart until January. Is that so? If anything, I wanna say you might be right, because your memory is probably better than mine, Yoshi. But anyways, let's see. I think I'm still probably going to start over the holidays, but whether I do it daily, maybe every other day, we will see. Where are you planning on traveling though, Yoshi? You mentioned you were going to be traveling for 2 weeks, or around the time that everyone's going to be taking time off for the holiday. If I may ask, where are you planning on traveling? Training again? Yep. I get antsy if I don't train every day. Kia. Ha. Would you mind if I joined you for a while? What? You want to train? Really? Well, no. Of course I wouldn't mind. Why? I was hoping to find some way to defend myself. I think there's like a period that might be missing here. I was hoping to find some way to defend myself. I hate being a burden on everyone. Rhys, you're a healer, not a fighter. That's not your fault. I don't even think you know which end of a sword to stick in someone. Maybe. Yes, Titania? Wait, what? Maybe. Yes, Titania? I just wonder if you'd be happier had you not rescued me. Oh. That's not your fault. I don't even think you know which end of a sword to stick in someone. Maybe. Yes, Titania? I just wonder if you'd be happier had you not rescued me. Perhaps living in peace with your parents is more your style. Oh, I don't know. That life wasn't easy. I have a small, frail body, and there were few jobs for me in our village. My parents were always worried about me. I was sick all the time and constantly getting bumps and scrapes. They only agreed to let me follow you because you were strong. You were a strong mercenary group. They figured I'd be safe. There must be some safer jobs out there. You could be a fisherman or a botanist. Do you like plants? Oh, that would be a bore. That would bore me to tears. Titania, I love this job. I don't want to quit. I was a sickly child and I didn't get out much. I used to sit inside and listen to the other children play. In those years, my uncle took me under his wing. He was a mercenary too. He used to spin unbelievable yarns about his exotic travels and fantastic battles. It inspired me. I had no idea. Kind of funny, isn't it? You know, I shouldn't say this, but sometimes when we fight one long battle after another, it makes me happy. I feel like I belong. You're part of our company, Rhys. I'm glad to hear you say so. Your original start date was December 18th, but then you came back about 2 weeks later. You did have planned to stream a lot originally. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. Hello, Titania. Can I join your training again today? Sure, go ahead. Looks like you're getting your strength back. You look healthy. Yes, thanks to you. Oh, I didn't do much. Say, Rhys, what do you think of Ike? Ike? Well, I'm not the person to be judging another's battle skills. So, I guess you want to know my take of the man? Ike? Well, despite his appearances and the occasional angry outbursts, he can be very thoughtful. Most importantly, he has doggedness, determination, and grit. He possesses the strength to turn ideal into reality. I think he is the right choice to lead the Grail Mercenaries. I agree with you, but he is still young. He still has much to learn, and I wonder how those experiences will shape him. Frankly, I'm a little concerned. Why is that? Our company is only going to grow, and he will soon face many hard choices, and also some temptations. Oh, we'll make money, but we're going to get job offers that will result in people getting hurt. Or worse, and to feed and equip a group of this size. Okay, I think the or worse should have stayed here. But we're gonna get job offers that will result in people getting hurt, or worse. And to feed and equip a group of this size, we'll need jobs with a certain amount of risk. Commander Grail faced those same problems, didn't he? He did, but Grail, he was different. The original Grail mercenaries were famous for not being typical mercenaries. Sometimes we worked on jobs for free, and we helped countless people at the expense of our own coffers. I believe that Ike holds the same ideals as Commander Grail. I'm sure he does. Yes, I'm sure of it. Ike will definitely find reason for us to fight and live. He'll pick the right path. I won't have to tell him anything. All we have to do is believe in Ike and follow him to the end. Agreed. Alright, awesome. I did make a note of how long before you come back. I did make a note of how long before you came back. Just a note on stream 0 being deleted, and you restarted the game from beginning as you were only 4 turns in. Okay, so this was a pretty good support. I think the music was pretty fitting too. What's this song called? Oh, let me show you guys. Whoops. But the song was called Father's Back. Sorry, I flipped to the wrong scene here. But I think the song was very fitting for what we just read here. So here we got to learn a bit about Rhys. Or basically, we learned about how these two first met. And it was in a force where
Titania was chasing some bandits. She almost died, and Rhys saved her. We also learned that Rhys is a pretty frail person, and that their parents only let him join the mercenaries because they thought that this group was more than capable of keeping their son safe. And at the end here, we learned about their opinion on Ike and whether he is the right person to lead the Grail mercenaries. And there's no doubt in their mind that Ike is going to live up to his father here. But it's good to it's nice to hear them actually say it. I believe Titania was actually so you know how in the game it ranks your character based on how many kills they got, and Titania was like my number 2. I guess I never brought these two along enough, or actually I don't think I worked on these two all that much. So this one I'm kind of sad I missed this during the playthrough. I'm also a little surprised you didn't remember having to stop streaming 4 turns into the stream of your grandmother's though. I did remember canceling that one because of the fall, but I thought I was able to start it up again in the next couple of days. I don't remember having to delay it all the way to January. Anyways, this was a pretty good support. This one I liked. Okay, let's do one more for today, and let's end things after that. I think my brother might have ordered takeout already, so let's do one more and then we'll end things there. It might have been sooner. It feels like a long break. I did not make note of the date of each stream. Let's spin the wheel. Actually, we're gonna change the music depending on who we get here, because this one was very fitting. Oh man. Poor Twink. Lethe and Ranulf. $54. Alright. Let me pull up Lethe and Ranulf first. I'm not sure what to think of these two. They're basically like commander and subordinate. So I wonder what they will talk about here. Ooh. Interesting. Thank you for streaming. So we'll be live again tomorrow then. Tomorrow is Monday. So I cannot stream at my usual time tomorrow because I have work. But I'll be back next weekend to continue the support reading stream. I mean, when you start our days off, I start my days off. Okay, how do I describe this so that it's very clear? I thought you said these next 3 weeks. Okay, so I am working tomorrow and Friday. So December the 9th is my last working day this year. Does that make sense? I'm basically working this week and that's it. I'm off for the rest of the year. Yeah. Okay. I hope that is very clear what I mean. So I'll be back next Saturday, or this coming Saturday, to continue the support reading stream. I'll see you on the 10th then. All right. If you're heading out, thank you for stopping by, Yoshi. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great week. And yeah, I'll see you next. Oh, all right. It sounded like you were heading out, but yeah, we're doing one more support here, and then we'll call it. All right. Sorry for my confusion. But let's check out Ranulf and Lethe. Hey there, Lethe. Ah, Ranulf. Glad you can finally join us. Yes, the tide has finally turned. How are you holding up, Lethe? You and Mordecai have shouldered all of the burden until now. I'm glad I can finally take some of the responsibility. Apologies are meaningless unless they are backed up with deeds. Ha, I see you're as friendly as ever. By the way, have you finally warmed up to this band of mercenaries? In my own way, but there is still some occasional friction. I know they are beasts of habit. But must they always wear so much armor? They overwhelm our noses with the stink of iron and make it difficult to sniff out the enemy. Oh, interesting. I remember in Fae, one of I think one of Lee's voice line mentions the stink of iron. It might be different in Japanese, but in English, she does mention the stink of iron. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. You could go to Ike and ask them to fight in the buff, but you won't have much luck. And their eyes are so useless. I'm amazed these species have lived this long. Being blind in the dark is lethal. There's nothing you can do about that, Lethe. I suppose not. Still, they've done better than I expected. I'm glad to hear they haven't completely let you down. You had quite the tragic look in your face when you first learned you'd have to travel with Ike and his merry band. I think that is accurate, at least to my memory. What exactly, Yoshi? I'm glad to hear they haven't completely let you down. You had quite the tragic look on your face when you first learned you'd have to travel with Ike and his merry band. The smell of iron being so strong. Yes. Okay. Ha! Can you blame me? Ranulf, are my soldiers back in Gallia training hard in my absence? Of course they are. They're Gallian fighters. You can trust the defense of the country to them. I'm not nearly so confident. They train hard, but they also lack discipline. They're often at each other's throats. Well, they're just passionate. Don't worry, it'll work out in time. How can you be so sure? Oh, relax. You shouldn't be so uptight all the time. Why don't you relax once in a while? Relaxing on the battlefield will get you killed. So, is Liar? Oh. So, is Liar in your unit now? Okay. This is the first mention of a character from Radiant Dawn. The reason I know is because we have New Year's Liar in the game, who is from Radiant Dawn. And that's cool. They actually reference her here. Relaxing on the battlefield will get you killed. So, is Liar on your team now? Or on your unit now? Yes, she is. She and her friend Kaisha are giving me quite a hard time. Okay, so Keisha or Kaisha, I don't know, I forget how to pronounce the name, but Kaisha, let's go with Kaisha. Keisha, let's go Keisha. Keisha is also in the game. They both them and Liar
came into Faye at the same time. She and her friend Keisha are giving me quite a hard time. Keisha is big and strong. You'll have your hands full if they decide to give you trouble. Regardless, I'd still like you to show them the ropes. So, you haven't seen Lyre in a long time. I see you'd rather not discuss it. Fine, but you should still try to settle your differences. She's your only sister. Ooh. Mind your business. Fine. Have it your way. My sister aside, I'm a little worried about the unit back home. While you and I are here, the country is poorly defended. You may have a point. Maybe I'll mention to my superior officer. Hey Lethe, about what we discussed the other day. Plans are in the works to bring some unit commanders back to Gallia. It's not a done deal, but I may be able to put in a word if you want to be transferred back to Gallia. Back to... No, I will stay here. Stay here? Are you sure? I wouldn't want something gruesome to happen to the humans as soon as I left. I think I'll stay behind. Heh. What? What's with that smirk? You have something to say? Oh, nothing. It's just that, when you say human, you curl your lip in disgust. Well, they are disgusting. I can't stand them. Ha, you always trash your tail. You always thrash your tail when you lie. It's a dead giveaway. Don't worry, I understand why you want to stay. I have to get back to my training. I have to chew some straw out of the target dummy. I have to get back to my training. I have to chew some straw out of a target dummy. Phew. Must have hit a nerve. Ranulf? Yes. I admit it. My feelings have changed. They have, huh? I once thought your opinion about humans was weak and disgraceful. But now I see your viewpoint. They are strong allies. They fight by our side. That's why I'll stay with Ike. Ooh. She does. I'm definitely getting the impression that Lethe likes Ike. Not just from this support, but also from a previous support, right? The Ike and Lethe support. They are strong allies. They fight by our side. That's why I'll stay with Ike. I see. Well then, we'll be here to party with Ike and his ragtag mercenary crew when they win this war. We can't let our guard down yet, but you're right. I hope to celebrate with them one day.
Okay. Okay. So that was a neat. That was a pretty neat support. They actually mentioned Lethe's sister, and they also mentioned Keisha. Both characters that I am somewhat acquainted with from having played Faye. So it's neat. Like for anyone who was playing this for anyone who is playing this for the first time, you don't know that there's a Radiant Dawn game coming out, and you don't know if Lyre and Keisha are ever even gonna come into the game, or if we'll ever see them. So it's neat that if you're seeing this, or if what am I trying to say? It's neat that there you see the reference. I'll just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Like you who has only just finished this for the first time, yes. But you forgot to mention that I also play Faye, so I know things. I know pieces of the puzzle. But yeah, this was a nice support. Again, I think I feel like, or I can't speak for all of the supports, but all of the supports we've seen so far with Lethe kind of reinforces my belief that Lethe has feelings for Ike. And not only that, she's also opening up to the Bayerks as we saw in this the support here. What are you saying? I know, you are the reason I grow to dislike heroes more and more. It's fine, Yoshi, it's fine. It is fine. They're bound to be others like me who play heroes as one of their first Fire Emblem games. But hey, it gives me a different perspective into the game. Not a good one, but it's a unique one. Right. In all my years, you're the only person who played Heroes first. Yes. I played Heroes first, and then I played Lynn's game, FE7. And then I played Three Houses, and then I went back to play, I forget if it was Sacred Stones. I think I played Sacred Stones next. And then I played Binding Blade, the Yu-Gi-Oh games, and then here we are now with Path of Radiance. Okay, so let's remove Lethe and Ranulf here. Let's remove them. It's kind of nice that it's really nice that the wheel remembers itself. I think unless I accidentally hit a new wheel here, it's gonna remember it. So we'll come back to this next weekend. Let's also go back to the game here. We aren't going to. Okay, we're gonna end things off with Life Returns here. Thank you for streaming. I wish you all a great rest of your days. Yes. Same to you, Yoshi. Thank you for hanging out as usual. Twink, I don't know if you're still around, but thank you for tuning in as well. Oh, and Juice, yes. I forget you were lurking. But I hope you guys all enjoyed today's support reading stream. We'll be back next weekend to grind out the remainder of the wheel here. And once we get that done, we will likely be starting, or I'll be starting my playthrough of Radiant Dawn. Just lurking, I was working on some things, yeah. Like half of that wheel is one slot, and it still does not come up. It's all luck. It's all luck, Twink, and you are unlucky. If you check out the VOD, there was one redemption. It like the slot wasn't even doubled up before. Yoshi doubled it up once, and it landed on it. So it's all luck. It's all luck, Twink. Wish you all a great rest of your days. I will see you all again soon. You told me already, yes. Anyways, I'm gonna end things here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys all next weekend for some more heroes and in Path of Radiance. All right, take care, guys. Bye.